Hi there, it's Karen with VintageDazzle.etsy.com here with another weekly vlog where I show you the items that I am listing and selling on Etsy. And sometimes I show you other stuff too. So with that, let's just get started. I've got quite a few items that I neglected to show you last week because I kept running out of daylight. Here are some items I've listed over the past couple of days. I'll show you this great big thing first. This is a set of wooden nesting boxes ending in a block. The last one is solid, but the others are all these nice little box cubes, and they all have little decals on the side with different animals and children. The wooden block actually has some Disney characters on it, although as you can see that one's pretty rubbed off, but most of them are in good shape. Just a couple on the block are a little bit damaged, and there is one chip right there. I paid way too much for this at the flea market. I don't know what I was thinking. I had it in my head. I sold another set of these, and I had it in my head that it had sold for a lot of money, you know, like $100 or something. And I went back and looked at my listings, and it had sold for something like $25. and it was a bigger set also. So I actually listed these for $37, and that is with free shipping. They're going to be quite a bit to ship. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? We have the woodpecker toothpick dispenser. He's cast iron. He's he was very popular. There's a lot of them on the market for sale, and this is, I think, the third one that I've listed for sale. Sold the other two pretty quickly, and I noticed that this is already in somebody's cart, so I'm hoping it will sell quickly again. He's got pretty good paint. Most of the time the paint just chips off terribly, so he does have a few dings, but overall he doesn't look too bad. And I have him listed for $39. And then I listed this silver dollar, which is I think it's in very fine condition. I'm not an expert at coin grading, but just going by the guidelines. It's in pretty good shape. It's a 1925 piece dollar. Where does it have piece? It has piece written right at the bottom there, under the eagle's feet. I listed that silver dollar for $40. Let's see. We have this cameo. This is a faux cameo. It's plastic, but it's a pretty convincing one. I had to actually test it to make sure it wasn't shell. I was pretty sure it wasn't, but I wanted to double check. Wait, does this one have a name on it? No. This one's unmarked. It has kind of an Edwardian look to it. I have that listed for $19. And this piece is by Celro, which is you don't see them very often. And they're very well known for these Asian heads. They also had Egyptian heads and another that was like a bearded guy. I'm not sure where he was from. But they also did some really nice lucite jewelry. So this is known as the Asian Princess, also known as the Thai Girl among collectors. And listed her for $22. It is a necklace. I don't know if I mentioned that. I would have listed it for a little more, but she's got some wear to her face. The paint is all pretty much there, but you can just tell it's been handled. And I don't know if that's normal or not. And this last is a Carolyn Herrera multi-strand necklace with mostly glass beads, some metal, a couple faux pearls. I like the colors on this. It's kind of gold and kind of mostly warm colors, but with this little pop of turquoise. There's 5 strands, all on chains, and that listed for $22. And that is all for now. Oh my goodness, this is what I got. Look how cute these are. Addie had seen my haul video, or one of my videos anyway, where I was showing my egg cup collection that I had just unpacked. And she said, "Oh, I've got some egg cups I could send you," and so she did. Look at this. I like the chicken ones best. I told her that I like chicken ones. Look, we got that one. We got this one. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. And then look at this one. I think I have some that match this. They're not exactly the same, but they have the same kind of faces. I'm sure that they're all Japan. Can't read that one. That one says Japan. There's nothing on that one, but I'm sure they're all Japan. They look like it. So cute. Oh, those are so cute. Thank you, Addie. Hi there. It is Tuesday evening. I made one sale today. It's actually a lot of 4 of these cups with matching saucers. They're by Minton. They're quite old, belonging to my husband's grandmother. That mark dates them to as late as the late 1800s, but I think they're a little later than that, more like the teens, 19 teens. But anyway, a set of 4 of those go for $79. Of course, a lot of that's going to be eaten up by shipping, but I'm happy to see more china going out the door. Well, it is a blustery, rather cool, cloudy day. It rained a lot last night. Yay for rain! And so yeah, but we're still riding our bikes. We're at our rendezvous place. Clouds are pretty. It's kind of a change for us. Yeah. Hi there, it is Thursday morning. I just got back from playing pickleball in the wind, which was a whole new experience for me. I've never played in a big wind before, so it was like trying to play blindfolded. You just had no idea where the ball was going to go. But it was fun, and I'm going to show you some things one thing I listed and a couple things that I sold. So I listed this big old cross. Turns out, I'm pretty sure this is African. I think it's from Ethiopia. It's a Coptic cross. The Coptic Christian sect is very big in Ethiopia, and then these look like African trade beads, or African beads of some kind, all hand blown. This is just awesome. I listed it for $145. We'll see what happens. As far as what I sold, this is a set of 6 kind of smoky martini glasses with gold rims. Don't know who made them. That set sold for $39. And then we have a pair of silver earrings. They're, let's see, are they Mexican silver? Yes, they're Mexican silver earrings. For $32 for these. Hi there, it is Friday morning, and I'm going to show you a few items I've gotten listed recently and some sales that I'm getting ready to ship out. So here are a few little items that I got listed yesterday, I think. I listed these 2 little bird brooches together. This one is a trembler. It's got a wing on a spring, and it's got blue and green and red or orange enamel and rhinestones. Probably a mid-century piece, not marked. And I sold it together with this little pelican, which in the haul video I was dubious. I thought maybe that stone had been replaced, but I examined it a little more carefully, and I have changed my mind. I think it is original. He's got a little rhinestone eye. And I listed the 2 of those together for $19. And then this is a faux damascene bracelet. It's brass with black and silver enamel. It's very distinctive form that you pretty much only see out of Spain. And this is not marked. I think it's a pretty old one, but it is almost certainly from Spain. And I listed that for $19. And then I listed these beads, these loose beads. I put these in my second shop, which is KarenLebo.etsy.com. It's where I put craft supplies and original art and craft. And there is a link to both shops in the description if you care to visit. And these are glass and porcelain and rhinestone beads, and they all have sterling silver centers. And I listed a lot of those for I think 25. These are the items that I sold. This didn't stay listed for long. This is my Coptic cross, probably out of Ethiopia, on a beaded necklace. It's absolutely huge. I fell in love with it. I paid a lot for it, but I sold it for $145 with it. I gave the buyer a slight discount because they are in Canada and the shipping is so high, and sometimes I feel sorry for people. Normally I don't discount something I just listed, but I did for him. Anyway, okay, so this is one of my very best customers who bought 8 items. A couple of the items are two in one, like I sold these 2 together. This is a little porcelain hand-painted stick pin and a little heart-shaped locket brooch. Sold those together. This is a really special little brooch. If you can see it, it is hand-painted, very old. I think probably very early 20th century, under glass. It's just something really special about it. That one was $48, and the rest of these were all in the kind of $19 to $29 price range. Have a rhinestone bar pen. Then I sold these 2 little ones together, little rhinestone donuts, and then this one was separate. Another little rhinestone donut. This is Art Deco, black glass and enamel. This is Victorian. Probably a morning pen since it's black enamel. Very tiny and very dainty and so beautifully executed. And this is the little green art glass, kind of an Art Deco. So all those to one person. Very appreciative. Thank you so much. You know who you are. Her entire order was around $200, so yay. Okay, so that's it for right now. It is Saturday afternoon. I just got home from a church bazaar where it's one of our bike buds, 2 of our bike buds actually go to this church, and they invited us for it was a fundraising luncheon, and then they have a shopping part, and part of it is pre-owned. They call it Granny's Attic. So I went there first, of course, and then the other part is just candles and soap and little doodads. So I bought a few things, and I'm just going to show you real quick what I bought. This is an embroidered dish towel, and it says, oops, really cute. It says, "Have your cake and eat it too," which is very cute. And then I got some pineapple papaya soap. This lady makes all her own soap, all organic, and let's see, it's what does that say? Jeanette's Serenity Soap. She has a mind-boggling variety of soaps, and they were only $5 each, so pretty cool. And then I got these little beaded bookmarks. These are from Kenya, and the lady who was selling them, she works for she doesn't work for, she volunteers for a non-profit that helps raise money to build schools and replant deforested areas and build hospitals and all kinds of stuff, particularly for AIDS orphans. So she was selling these little bookmarks, and they were a very reasonable price, so I bought all the ones she had because they're so cute. And this one is, there's another one too. Oh yeah, it's in here. The colors of the Kenya flag. There's another one. And then the one thing, I only bought one thing from Granny's attic, but it's pretty cool. And it is this, it's like a three-dimensional collage of Jesus. And it's got like a lithographed head and hands, and then the robe is silk. It's obviously faded. And then, I'm not sure what the metallic part is, probably some type of paper. And then it's got this curved glass over it. And you can tell it's probably pretty darn old. I would say it's probably 1920s or earlier. I don't really know, though. If anybody knows where or when this might have been made, let me know. It looks like something that might have been, one of those Victorian crafts that, paper sculpture and stuff like that they did. Butterfly collecting. Just one of those type of things. But I don't know. And that is everything I bought. Hello, it is Sunday morning, and I'm going to show you a few things that I've gotten listed the last day or so, and then I'll show you some things I sold. I'm trying to get a jump on my shipping tomorrow because I've got quite a few kind of difficult things to ship. So, let's get started. This is a lot of a bunch of chain bracelets. They're like... a lot of them are empty charm bracelets. One of them is a charm bracelet that still has some charms on it. It's got a couple of cars and a thing that I call the Death Star. I'm not sure what it is. But there's 6 of them in here. A couple of them are just like this flat chain bracelet. None are sterling silver. They're all costume. And I sold them, I listed them at the bargain rate of $20 for all 6. A couple of them are some really nice little chain bracelets. Really sweet things. This next lot is a whole bunch of cufflinks. I don't know how many pairs of cufflinks in there, a whole bunch of them. And there's, I think, 3 pair are Swank. One is an Anson, one is a Judy Lee, one is a Sarah Coventry. So they are all, or mostly, maybe not all of them, but most of them are signed. There's also 3 tie tacks included in this lot. They're kind of all mid-century. There's a monogram pair with R, which my husband's name is Robin. I should give it to him, except he never in his life will wear another shirt with cuffs, I don't think. He wears what he wears, and he doesn't wear shirts with cuffs. So, no use giving those to him. Okay, so I listed that whole lot of cufflinks for $28. Then we have this Victorian style, or Victorian revival maybe. Pretty red stone pendant necklace. It's very ornate, and it's nicely done. I don't know what the metal is. It's very shiny, a little too shiny to be brass, I think. But it's on a nice little chain. And I have that one listed for $25. And then lastly, we have the much admired 800 silver lion pin. On the haul video for this, I had a lot of comments on it. People really liked this pin. And it did sell right away. It's signed. I couldn't figure out who the maker is. It's probably made in Europe, on the continent, somewhere. Probably around 1900. Maybe a little older, maybe a little newer. And that sold, I believe it sold for $48. I'm not looking right at the price, but I think that's what I priced it at. Nice piece. Okay, so this is a pretty piece of embroidered fabric from India. It's shisha fabric, has the little tiny mirrors in it, and I will show you a better picture. I don't have it folded in such a way as you can see the prettiest part. And that sold for $25. And then we have this Fiesta Ware turquoise platter from the 40s, I think. And that sold for $45. And then we have this Indian basket, or not Indian, African basket. It's definitely got some age to it. Very cool looking. Let's see, that basket sold for $42. And then lastly, we have, oh, I'll have to show you a picture of it. It's a big oval filet crochet tablecloth, and I sold this to my sister. She saw it in a haul video. She wanted to know how much it was. I told her it was $125, but I would sell it to her for a lot less. And I quoted her a price, and I changed the price on Etsy and reserved it for her. And she sent me the cash instead. Bought it off of Etsy. Just in case anybody thinks this is fee avoidance, it's really not, because she saw it on YouTube. She talked to me about it off on the phone, and she never saw it on Etsy. So I know I fretted about that, but then I thought, well, I can't help it that she didn't buy it the way I told her to buy it. So anyway, she ended up paying me more than the asking price for it, so I'm sending her some other little things, some of the things I bought at the bazaar yesterday. So, and I will show you a picture of what this tablecloth looks like. And that is that for my sold orders. I have 2 more items that have sold this afternoon. I have this Chinese carved agate snuff bottle with a little dude on it holding, looks like a big flower. And that sold for $78. And then one of my faithful YouTubers bought this little miniature silver plate. It's a reproduction of a Georgian wine bucket in silver plate. It is this size. It's in this little box. And that sold for $25. Well, that was rather an abrupt end, but I seem to have lost the last clip where I said goodbye and thanks for watching, and please subscribe and share and comment and all that stuff, but you all know what to do. This video was shot about 2.5 months ago. I'm way behind, so I'm gonna try to catch up. But anyway, thanks again. See y'all soon. Bye.